Let's just get straight to it, shall we? Now, I think we got up to about day 4. I think we had somebody became ill. Nobody had suffered anything too bad. Nobody was wounded. We hadn't engaged in any combat. Looks like we've logged in again, and this time nobody is ill. Pretty sure Bruno was coming down with something. What's he saying? Used to be an optimist, one of those people who'd have sworn that war wouldn't come. Wars happen far away in third world countries, or so I thought. Even when I was listening to the news getting scarier day by day, I did not believe that this was about to happen. Now, I've been kind of assuming that Bruno is a sociopath because he doesn't seem to get upset about certain things that you'd really think he'd get upset about. Maybe he's just suffering some kind of trauma. It's a little unclear. Maybe he's just sort of become completely anhedonic, despondent, depressed. Either way, he doesn't seem to give much of a damn about anything when what you would consider to be bad things happen. Now what we're doing is we put Erica to bed. Roman, of course, we granted a good night's sleep. Okay, we can't make any saw blades because we've just used them for that hatchet. We can do get ourselves loads and loads of wood. Anything in this house that is choppable, we can now chop. And that provides us with wood for construction, and it also provides us with wood for fire. Now during the day, various things can happen. We might get a visit from somebody who wants to join our team. We might have some neighborly survivors who need our help or something. Looks like that's exactly what's happening. We need help. Please open. Okay, let's see what these kids are doing. Get back to work, Bruno. It ain't time to go to bed yet. Damn it. Can't get the help nowadays. All tired? Gotta check the radio as well. Yeah. Okay, what can we do for ya? Several blocks away from here, our mum's very ill. She needs medication. Could you spare any? Without your help, she will die. Daddy went to fight. We have only her. Please help us save her. We're going to do that. See you, kids. And that is because we are trying to make Roman happy. Do you see how Erica, do you see how she says there that she is content? That's because we did a good thing. Hey, even Bruno's on board. Bruno's a bit of a bastard. Tell you what, Bruno, just for that, why don't you have a snooze? Treat yourself. Yes, we can chop the bed. You can wind up accidentally chopping things that you didn't intend to. That can be a bit of a problem. You take a nice sit down, Roman. So as I explained the other day, Roman is a deserter. He was fighting for one of the sides in this civil war, and it all became too much. And he fled. He left his unit, and is now part of the civilians, just desperately trying to survive. Does mean that he is an almost skilled combatant, but he's also a little bit unstable in some senses of the word. Now, do we want to make a rainwater collector? We kind of do, but we also... Yeah, we want to do this. The reason that we're going to do this is because we can immediately make use of it. What does upgrading the workshop do? Provides us with the ability to... provides us with the ability to build some new things. One of the things that we'll be able to do is to actually board this house up. Now, it said it was going to get cold. That's a problem. Coldness makes people miserable, and it also makes them likely to become sick. We cannot have that. We know that it's coming thanks to the radio. Okay, so we need some components. We need some components and we need some wood. Alright, that's fine. We're a little bit ahead of it because yeah, because we've now got loads and loads of firewood. We chopped up all the stuff that we could in the house. That's very good. But we're going to need to build one of these. A simple heater. 6 wood, 18 components. Need more cogs. Need more components. Don't need to worry about this stuff just yet. We really miss books. So everybody is miserable because they ain't got no books to read. Better sort that out. Right. Okay, you finished building that. It should be a case of that if you do something, at least we've got some cigarettes. That's going to keep them a little happier. How many are they getting through per day? 9. Okay, so Bruno finishes sleeping. You are guarding. You're sleeping. You're scavenging. And we are going to the shelled cottage once more. We haven't got everything that we need from there. This might be our last visit. Depends. You can wind up having lots of stuff that you do need, except for maybe one vital item, and that means that you have to sort of head off and go somewhere else. That's worth it for trade and everything. We're going to need these for building saw blades. They can really help you navigate a map. I think right, so we don't need wood right now because we chopped all of that stuff. What I'm very tempted to do... Right, so excuse me just a second, I'm making a note of what I've got here. Lots of wood. 1 bandage. 4 mulch. 2 gears. 1 electric component. Okay, literally, I have a notebook. I have a notebook by my side. And that is because, really useful. Let's... No, actually the bandage is worth more. Okay. We're going to get out of here. We're leaving some good stuff there. Some stuff that we might want for trade, construction, things like that. But the thing is, we're going to need components. What do we need most of right now? Components. Okay, they didn't seem very determined. So, at the moment... Damn, Bruno's feeling unwell. At the moment, when people come to raid us, they are not putting their heart into it. Bruno is slightly sick. We are going to use these medications. They ain't so great, but they can help if you're just not really in too bad a position, too bad a condition. They can do the trick. What do we need? We need a heater. We can't build a heater. What can we do? We can keep boarding this place up, and I think that is a wise thing to do. See, there are situations that you can have where the raiders become a lot more determined. Also, if for any reason I need Roman out of the house, and it can happen, he can get a little bit bonkers sometimes, in which case you're going to want him not to be around people. If I have to do that, then I want this place as defensible as I can possibly make it. We can upgrade the workshop one more time. And something that you can do when you have done that is that you can have a reinforced door. There's nothing more that is choppable here. What we will do, I'm going to let the day run out. I kind of want to get Bruno's. I want him to get his head down so that he is resting. Yeah, sure, do that. Can we build a bed? I don't think we can. I think we used all the wood. Yeah, it would be nice to have another bed. At the moment, the conditions here are acceptable. Love the sound design on this game. You can hear him prepping that meal. The music is just absolutely beautiful. There's the occasional rattle of gunfire in distance. You can sometimes see a flash very far away as bombs drop. The music is unbelievable. Suits the tone of the game perfectly. It's so haunting, kind of relaxing. Kind of ominous, but hopeful as well, in a weird kind of way. Fun thing with Erica, she is a smoker. She does not have a smoking animation like Bruno does, because she's a young teenager. Of all of the things that this game features, like, you could go and murder an old couple and steal everything, while the elderly woman grieves over the fresh corpse of her husband. You can't have a young girl smoking. You can see from what she's saying, as long as we remain alert, they can't hurt us here. So everybody is feeling quite positive. It definitely says that she is content. Everybody else, it doesn't say, it suggests they're not really miserable. They might not be immensely happy either. There's 4 stages of happiness. They can be depressed, sad, just sort of standard. I guess that's 5. Content. No, I think it is 4. I think content is the highest that they can be. But there's also a sort of a 0.5 mood. So somebody, it might not say anything, but they could be edging towards being content, or they could be edging towards being upset. And that's what we're going to watch out with Roman, because, yeah, again, if he gets upset, he gets punchy. And that's a damn problem for anybody else who's in the house with him. He should finish sleeping. We can get Bruno just a couple of hours before nightfall. He will, of course, be using the bed while he recuperates. I just want to quickly check what does it take to get a heater. How much wood have we got? Plenty. Yeah, great. So if we want a heater, okay, 18 components, 6 wood. That's That's not bad for something that's going to get you by. We don't know how bad it'll be. Could be freezing cold. Or it might just be a little bit chilly. In which case, just chucking a little bit of wood in will help. St. Mary's Church, would be a good one. Decrepit squat. Do we have a morsel of food? I think that there is a man here. And you can help him and you get something in return. I might be correct, I might be wrong. It's been a while since I played this game. Yeah, this looks familiar because it's raining. I remember this is like the only location where it rains. Let's go find the guy. Again, another beautiful location. Fantastic artwork. Can't get through. I think I saw him get up. Normally that is a huge cause for concern because you don't know if people are going to be welcoming or if they're just going to try and split your head open. I think this also makes our people happy. I don't know how to thank you enough. He comes up with something. Good job, I bought the crowbar. Okay, good stuff, good times. Okay, while you're slowly meandering along and my time is running out, excuse me while I just search some stuff. Let's put that back. That. We know that we're going to need components. Let's just... Okay, let's not lose sight of him, shall we? That door obviously can only be opened from this side. Let's just have a quick look here. Yes, he's fallen pretty hard then. Come on, I can't keep following you, mate. Gotta clear this level. Okay, let's put everything in here, keep an eye on him. Oh, there you go. I said if you look here, there's some peculiar something. Hold of the crowbar. Something behind those barrels. I'm so grateful. Hey, you're welcome. There you go, good trading stuff. That's some moonshine and some jewelry. Let's get those. Good for trading. You know what we're going to do? We're going to dump it in a safe spot. This is a good location. Looks like we've got a lot of good stuff here. Components, wood. What we could do with some gears, maybe some electrical... Oh, we got some gears. Excellent. Food, obviously, would be just peachy since we've expended a morsel of food. Right, what we want to be doing is clearing this stage. We want to see what we need. We want to open any doors with the crowbar that we can. There's some... there's a grate. We're going to need a saw blade for that. Let's just see what's through here. Another exit, that's good to know. Right, we can take the crowbar back, we know that. Or do we? Because we haven't been up there. We don't know if there's anything up there that might need being broken into. Let's not worry about that too much right now. Let's just keep on doing this. Get everything in one place. We know exactly what we've got. Loads of components, loads of wood. That's what we need at this stage of the game. Later on, there's going to be other things that you need, like electrical components to build heaters and things like that. But for now, got some good stuff that will really help us buy in the short to medium term. Obviously, what we're looking to do, we should build a heater. We should really build it before we need it. Otherwise, we go for 24 hours without one. Bad things can happen. Right. I mean, at the moment, everything's looking good. Erica's content. I think that the guys back in the shelter are okay. You know, we've done some good things. That should make them happy. We're racking up some components here. I think we've got some stuff to trade. And we might want to do that. I know that we've got at least one other decent location, which is the Shelled School. There's some good stuff there. Let's grab that cigarette just in case we can get enough to actually make it worth our while. Obviously, everyone's a flipping smoker. Again, sound design, those splashing footsteps, just magnificent. Hiding is something that can come into play when you're engaged in combat. Not something that we're going to have to worry about with this location, not something we're going to have to worry about with, I think, any of the others that we can actually see. But when it comes down to it, there is some strategy in the gameplay when it comes to doing what you have to do to survive, when it comes to fighting and maybe even killing to get by. One of the things that you can do is that you can hide. It's great for, if you're outnumbered, outgunned, people are hunting for you, you can find these little hidey spots, people won't, find you. And the other thing that you can sometimes do, you can risk jumping your attackers from there. Have a whole bunch of people after you. Can't fight them. Can't go toe to toe. Maybe you're gonna hide. Just try and get away from them. And who knows? One of them might sneak past your little hidey place. If you've got something like a knife or a hatchet in your hand, you might just gamble, popping out and taking them by surprise. Brutal game. We've got loads of cogs. We've got loads of sugar. I'm gonna take this. It might seem nuts, but it is a good trading commodity. Yes. I'm gambling that we are going to be able to trade soon. I mean, we're kind of gonna have to because we need to build that heater. Is it worth me taking this back? Not really. I don't think we needed any cogs for that heater. I don't think we did. I'm going to gamble that we didn't. We're definitely coming back here, so I'm going to leave the crowbar here. How long have we been streaming? 24 minutes? Okay. I'm going to do these streams. They're going to be about sort of half-hour blocks. Right. What I am interested in... First of all, let's get everybody some damn food. Yeah, very hungry, very hungry. He's not sick anymore. Bruno's not sick. Getting to the point where they are very hungry might actually have lowered their happiness just a bit. It doesn't seem to have hurt Erica. Complex lass. Let's see what's on the old wireless. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, so we're going to be in a situation where there's going to be raiders looking to take everything that we have. Good news is we've got a Roman. Biggest, toughest character in this game. Ooh, that's nice. A herbal workshop. You can make cigarettes. That'll keep our people happy, and it is something with which to trade. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on just to see if that trader comes today. He might. We've got some alcohol as well. That's good. Because guess what? If somebody gets miserable, you can just get them smashed. They kind of forget their problems. Not a good lesson, I guess, but if you were in these guys' situation, you would. There you go. See that distant flash? The far background, those smoking buildings. You'll never stop smoking. The whole sort of 30 odd days or so that this game runs, nobody puts that fire out. Maybe that's just a comment on the terrible times. Maybe it's just something not worth thinking too much. Oh, okay. So we saw Bruno there grumbling that there are no more cigarettes left. Yeah, matey, let's make a deal. Right, he's got some cigarettes. He's got some gears. I would love to make some rat traps. Got some water. But if we have enough components, we can start making our own water, which I think is where we want to be. Food. He has food, and I'm kind of concerned because we're okay for the moment. What else are we going to eat? We can make 2 meals from that. That would be enough to get us by. I think we've got to do this. I think we do. Oh man, I would love to get some tobacco. I'd love to start making some cigarettes. Let's just try and... let's just see what we can do with what we've got. Okay, well... oh boy. Doesn't look like he's loving what we've got. Oh. Is this because of the food? It's because of the food, isn't it? Oh, you ain't getting all of that, son. This is where we sort of balance. We balance everything. See that we're getting absolutely everything. Wow, yeah. I mean, I think we've got everything out of this deal that we're going to get. It's a dealio. What do we actually want to build? Let's just have a quick think about this. I want to build a heater. There's just no two ways about it. We want a heater. Gonna need it. It says it's gonna get cold. I would love to build a saw blade, but we need weapon components. He doesn't have any, and it doesn't look like there's any at that dilapidated place that we went to. Herbal workshop. You can build cigarettes. They're good for trading. Problem is, these guys are going to smoke them all before we get to trade them. It's a little bit annoying. I think still want that food. With that and that combined, we would have a total of 3 meals because we've already got one. We can trade that. Yeah, you can kind of see the value. Nothing special, nothing bad either. really need bullets. We ain't got no guns, so... Okay, if I chuck a bullet in... You know what, we do need wood. I'd love to get my hands on some cigarettes. Whoa. You drive a hard bargain. Okay, can we just... Wow, he values wood very highly. But then it is very important. And we are trying to get some food off of him. We've got another big ticket item. What do we want from you? Do you need wood? Could. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't buying that back off you. Oh, really? That last drop of water? Wow. Okay. Giving that up, are you? Worth it? Do we need that? You know what? I want to get building as much stuff as we possibly can, as soon as we can. Yep. Here he is telling us a little bit about his time in the thick of it. Eric is still content, that's great. What do we need to do? So we've got the heater built. Oh, so we can build saw blades? Okay. Let's see what else we can build that we might want. Definitely taking some saw blades, because some hidden bits. Looks like we could build that anyway. Love to get some water. Do I want to build cigarettes or do I want water? It's a weird, tough question, that. I think water actually has more utility, and we're kind of, how do I describe it? We're kind of getting better value out of the water because we need so little of it. Because Bruno is a good cook, and we have made the oven super efficient. We are not going to be using as much water. That means that we can trade more. Let's get 2 of those. Let's get a water filter as well, because you need to use that in conjunction with the, you know, steel thing that we're just building. Okay, and then feeling really, really good about where we are. We haven't got the means of food production. That's something that kind of happens a little later in the game anyway, usually. Got those. We left the crowbar, didn't we? We left the crowbar at the house. So, I don't think we need to clear that level. Yeah, we've got 1 meal on the stove. We've got the components to make 2 more. Too bad we're out of cigarettes. Oh god, you guys really want to smoke, don't you? What are we missing? We're missing components. Alright guys. Next up. Herbal workstation. Then we can build some smokes. Again, the whole point is that we're trying to keep Roman happy. I've never had a game before where he's really gone off and done anything except for become addicted to drugs, suffer. I would love for him to actually have a decent ending this time. I don't think we'd do that. If we got anything that we're really willing to trade Really, we're not getting any value from that broken weapon, and even though it's not that valuable, I don't want to give it away for a song. We've had some good trading. It's generally been a good day. The supermarket. Something happens at the supermarket, which is very interesting. We'll get to that. We will get to that. For the moment, we're in Decrepit Squat. We know that we need at least one saw blade. Let's not bring any more than we know that we need. Bring the one. Once it's used, it disappears from our inventory, clearing it so that we can fill that space with something else. What we might find is food, medicines. Usually there's valuable items behind a door that is closed off with a grate. Not always, but often. So I'm intrigued to see what we will find. Looks like there is a dead body in there. God knows how that happened. Okay, bathroom cabinet, probably medicine. Sugar, books, jewelry, coffee. Okay. Okay, now what does this person have on him? Sugar, water, books. Weird. Okay, that's not massively useful stuff. I sort of was expecting food and that. I mean, I guess that this character is a Decrepit Squat. This guy is essentially homeless and has nothing, so it kind of makes sense that there's no food in here. I guess he's searched everywhere. Makes sense. There's always something about a location. Like, you might find somewhere that's got just about everything that you need, but no components. Or everything you need, but no wood. This place has a bit of everything, except for food. So we can't just stay here, raiding this place ad infinitum. Have we cleared it? Have we picked up everything that we can pick up? We moved everything to that locker at the front of the map. Let's just have another quick sweep. Wow, there's a hole blown clean through there. That's an exit. Yep. I think this is just some ammo components, but it's worth clearing it just so that you don't think that there's something there when there's not. You can hide in there. I don't know why this has got hidey spaces. We're not going to be hiding from that man. I mean, unless he kind of goes nuts if you don't give him any food after a while or something. Maybe that happens. I don't know. Coffee's good for trading. We haven't really got any decent cigarettes there. Ooh, we could start catching our own food. That sounds like a great idea. I'm going to take those books for entertainment. The whole point is that we're trying to keep Roman happy. I think probably going to need more components before we need anything else. We're definitely going to come back here at least one more time. That's for sure. So let's peg it. We will be on to day 7. This will be the end of this stream. I'm going to upload everything to YouTube. This will be under This War of Mine, Roman's Redemption. Okay, doesn't look like anybody tried to raid us. That's good. But the stream ends. Thank you very much for watching. I'm really keen to continue with this story. Hope you've enjoyed it. As ever, thank you for watching.